Shalom J. I'd like to give no praise or true name of Heavenly Father, which means He is, He exists, He to be the existing one by Hashem, which shall be the true, the only begotten Son, which means He is the Savior of our nation Israel, specifically the elect nation Israel. That's what's coming. Peace, hope, blessings, heals, and the Americans come from the Son of our forefathers. It's who we are. God shows the people according to the Holy Bible. It's our nationality, it's our heritage, it's our lineage. It's who we are. What God shows the people according to the Holy Bible. I also want to say, Shanya Gabad Lahaso Kwanya Rashaya Shalom, which means double honor to the others of Israel. And peace and many blessings unto the elect that are scattered throughout the full concern, teaching and preaching this word about the mind, one mouth, and sincerity and truth. May we continue to do so. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 7, verse 3. I'll start at 1. It says, My son, keep my words and lay up my commandments with thee. Keep my commandments and live, and my law as the apple of thine eye. Bind them up upon thy fingers, write them upon the table of thine heart. Say unto wisdom, thou my sister, and call understanding thy kinswoman. The book of 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 2, as newborn babes desire the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby, and so be that ye have tasted that the Lord is gracious, to whom coming as a living stone, disallowed indeed of men, but chosen of the Most High and precious. You see, so Yahushua was chosen of the Most High himself, precious, chosen of God, precious, you see. Disallowed indeed of men, but chosen of the Most High and precious, you see. Ye also as lively stones are built up a spiritual house and holy priesthood, to offer up spiritual sacrifices acceptable to the Most High by Yahushua Mashiach. So we as lively stones, just as Yahushua is. So we have to present ourselves holy. Alright. This is the book of Psalm 91 and 8. It says, Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made the Lord Yahweh, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways. You see? So that's what's going to happen. The angels are going to protect us. This is the book of Psalm 23, verse 4. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. So the angels are going to protect us, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. So that's what it is at the end of the day. Alright. Hebrews 11 and 25, it says, Choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of the Most High than to endure the pleasures of sin for a season, esteeming the reproach of Mashiach greater riches than the treasures in Egypt. For he had no respect unto the recompense of the reward. By faith he forsook Egypt, not fearing the wrath of the king, for he endured as seen him who was invincible. Talking about Moses. Through faith he kept the Passover and the sprinkling of blood. Thus he that destroyed the firstborn should trust him. You see? So, that's the point on that. It's book of John, 1 John chapter 5, verse 3. For this is the love of the Most High, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. Alright? For whatsoever is born of the Most High overcometh the world, and this is the victory that overcometh the world, even our faith. See, so even our faith overcometh the world. This is the book of Romans chapter 10, verse 2. It says, For I bear them record that they have a zeal of the Most High, but not according to knowledge. For they being ignorant of the Most High's righteousness, and going about to establish their own righteousness, have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of the Most High. For Mashiach is the end of the law, for righteousness to everyone that believeth. You see, for Moses describeth the righteousness which is of the law, that the man which doeth these things shall live by them. But the righteousness which is of faith speaketh from the wise, say not in thine heart, who shall ascend into heaven, that is to bring Hamashiach down from above. That is to bring Hamashiach down from above. zeal according to the Most High, but not according to knowledge. Alright. For they being able in the Most High's righteousness. So they have a zeal according to the Most High, but not according to knowledge. Alright. For they being able in the Most High's righteousness, to go on about to establish their own righteousness, have not submitted themselves into the righteousness of the Most High. So, we have to submit ourselves to the righteousness of the Most High. Alright. This is 1 John chapter 2, verse 4. He said, "He that saith, I know him, and keep not his commandments, is a liar, and the truth is not in him. Also keepeth his word, in him verily is the love of the Most High perfected. Hereby know we that we are in him." You see? So the love of the Most High should have brought. I say unto you, to heaven and earth pass one jot or one tittle shall no wise pass from the Lord till all be fulfilled. Yet to the prophecies be fulfilled. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these commandments and teach men also, and shall teach men also, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. So whosoever do the commandments and teach them, alright, the law, whosoever doeth the law and keepeth them, keepeth the law and the commandments, this is what we have to do. You can't break one of the least commandments, alright? So I say unto you that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees, ye shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven. Ye have heard that it was said unto them by them of old time, thou shalt not kill, and whosoever shall kill shall be in danger of the judgment. Ecclesiastes 12:13, it says, "Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High, and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For the Most High shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil." You see? Back to 1 John chapter 2, verse 6. He that saith he abideth in him also to walk, even as he hath walked. He that saith he abideth in him ought himself also to walk, also so to walk, even as he walked. He that saith he abideth in him ought himself also so to walk, even as he walked. Yeah, you see, so we ought to follow after the Lord at the end of the day. This is what we have to do to the best of our ability. We gotta walk after the Lord and do after his commands, Sirach chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation, set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble, cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest increase at that last end. Whatsoever brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. For gold is tried in fire, when acceptable run in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall. Ye that fear the Lord, believe in him, and your reward shall not fail. Philippians chapter 2, verse 2. Fulfill ye my joy, that ye be like-minded, having the same love, being of one accord, of one mind. Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem each other. Let each esteem other better than themselves. See, so this is what we ought to do. You know? Lowliness of mind is important. Alright. Leviticus 19:17, thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart, thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him. Con. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 28. For the Most High loveth none but him that doeth with wisdom, for she is more beautiful than the sun, and above all the orders of the stars, order of stars, being compared with light. For she is more beautiful than the sun, and above all the order of stars, being compared with the light, she is found before it. For after this cometh night, but vice shall not prevail against wisdom. You see? So I got that. Sirach 27:3. Unless a man hold himself diligently in the fear of the Lord, his house shall soon be overthrown. Psalm 111:2, it says, the works of the Lord are great, sought out of all them that have pleasure therein. His work is honorable and glorious, and his righteousness endureth forever. You see? You have made his wonderful works to be remembered. The Lord Yahweh is gracious and full of compassion. You have given meat unto them that fear him. He will ever be mindful of his covenant. So with that being said, I'd like to give all praise, all honor, and glory to 𝐏𝐫𝐸𝐵. Shalom.